everyone, we are Group 7 and we are here to present about types of transnational spaces. So our contact will include about the introduction part and the transnational kinship groups, transnational circuit and transnational community. So my name is Lao Lao and I'm here to present about the introduction part. What is transnational spaces? It means that the sustained ties between individual organizations or networks that cross the borders of nation-state, ranging from the weakly to the strongly like institutionalized forms. I will briefly explain about the three types of transnational spaces. So there will be transnational small group or transnational kinship group. It is characterized by reciprocal and transnational circuit that characterized by exchange and transnational communities that is characterized by solidarity. And when we talk about the reciprocal, it is mean that when one person does something for another, there will be expectation that he or she will return a favor, like the principle of I scratch your back and you scratch mine. So the other is the exchange in circuit. It was seen in business networks and people exchange goods, services, and information through it. And the last one, transnational community, it is like people feel a sense of unity or belonging to a group and they share the values and belief and symbols, and it can also become a institutionalized like citizenship. That's all for my part, and my friend will take responsible for the rest of the presentation.
Hello, I'm Zai now. I will take responsibility about for transnational kinship and transnationals refer to the way in which people, organization, and activity attempt to divide national borders, creating creating corners and that span global countries. That concept highlight how immigrants might maintain strong tie to their home culture while integrating into a new society. By examining transnationalism, we can insight into how global interaction influence issues like uh, citizenship, culture, identity, and social relationships, showing that the impact of crossing national boundaries. That's all my part, and the next is the dialogues I will present uh, like December for transnational kinship.
Hello, I am Zai Lancer and I will bring the example for you about the transnational kinship groups. And I have bring two examples for you guys. For the first one is about the Filipino diaspora. This example is one of the good example about the transnational kinship groups. The Filipino diaspora is a good example of family staying connected across country due to migration for work. Many overseas Filipino workers, and also called OFWS, and they send many homes to support their families while also keeping close to regular call and messages. They still have the connections of their family in the origin countries. This family not only share many but also mix traditions from both the Philippines and the country where they work. However, being apart for a long time can cause emotional challenges, especially for children left behind. The Philippines government and various organizations offer support to help with this difficult, understanding how important this family are to both the economy and society. These examples show how migrations change family life in many ways. And another example is about a Mexican migrant family in the US. This example is also one of the good examples. Many family members of the Mexicans moved to the US for better jobs and sending money back to support their relative in Mexico. And they still connected through call and social media, but long separations can be emotional, though, especially for parents. Migrants often blends American and Mexican traditions, while their family back home hold onto more traditional ways. Despite the distance and challenges, this family maintains strong ties across borders. This is also one of the good examples about the transnational kinship groups. And there will be two examples that I bring to you for you. And my partner Hom Num Cơ will continue. Will share you about the transnational circuit.
Hello, I am Hong Nam Ke. I will take responsibility to present about transnational circuit. Transnational circuit refer to the interconnected networks and pathways that connect people, goods, information, and capital across national borders between sending and receiving states. Under this topic is to have few contexts like migration, goods, information, political exchange, and the deconnection. To get more information, let me explain about few contexts. So the first one is migration. Migration is a human move to another country, but they still have connection to their home city or to their hometown. For the migration, give you some example. Mexican migrant in the U.S. Many Mexicans migrate in the U.S. engage in seasonal work in agriculture, construction. They maintain strong ties with their home communities by frequently sending remittance and visiting home during off seasons and participating in hometown association. For the second one is goods, or we can call economic activity. It's a global trade networks that allow products to be produced in one country and sold in other country. Like we will sell our clothes to the Thailand, for example like that. And the third one is information. It is considered that this now is a digital era, so we can exchange new idea for a business, and we can get information easily by using social media, and we can exchange techniques for new agriculture to other from other country and to improve our country. So that's all my part. The rest of the field context, my friends Mon Lao were responsible to explain.
In this transitional circuit, for me, I will present about political exchange and the connection. Yeah. In political exchange, we will see some migrate transmit the culture or political value across the border. Like even though they migrate to other country or other nation, they still have their festival, music, and religious Like, if we look at this, we will see that it is transitional crisis, a social network of interconnected activity that span on multiple countries, like they exchange their culture or religious like that. And for the connection, is the I think the migration is the connection between one country and other countries. So they had the connection between migrate social time, like the social for their migration. They also had their social time to uh, their tie to their own country and nation country. Like this is play in the important role. And since they have the connection with their own country, they is made them to get a better like uh, a connection of media and connection is since the group spread of the media and communication technology has facilitated the exchange of ideas and information and culture across the borders. So the connection make people from other nation and their own nation have their connection, and it make their life more easier. Yeah. And overall transnational crisis is the movement of good people and information across the border, and is include economic, political exchange, diaspora, and tourism, and the connection of media. Yes. So for our part of transnational crisis is that's all, and and Muyang will follow, will explain more information. That's all for traditional psychic presentation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naying Wenshenglen, and I will continue the traditional community and diaspora. Traditional community is a community where people in different countries still connect through social and symbolic, and they will based on solidarity and mutual support, and connect over time and speed disappear, live, living far apart. And the next one is solidarity beyond kinship. Is a traditional take go beyond close family connection, and community can form through shared goal and support across borders. An example, village community in two country linking by immigrate. And diaspora, a special type of traditional community, is a group of people dis- disappears from their homeland due to dramatic event, and is example like African American, yeah, yeah, and they will focus on lose homeland, and often not fully accepted by the new country. And the next one is the drama and dispersal. Diaspora from Jude to drama like war or persecution, and the group of their members have their homeland and hope to return back their home. And the next one is dual loyalty. Diaspora can have loyalty to both their homeland and their new country, and this sometimes lead to conflict, especially during wars between countries. And at least, at least, people who live at least is a people who leave their country but focus on returning rather than settling in the new place. At least, axis is a lies a label migrate often didn't don't know, and lies
don't build strong ties to the new country, and their primary goal is returning their home. And next one is Chinese diaspora. Chinese migrate Italy entirely when abroad at settler not easily. Um, discrimination unite Chinese community abroad, and nationalism later strengthen their collective identity. And foreign community is a community from in border region between country, and their communities may develop unique identities and cultural exchange. And the example is like here. And the last one is supranational integration. Is a country near border can cooperate like economically and culturally. An example like French, German, and Switzerland. And this all my presentation, and thank you for you all.